Big knockout win there for Puna Soriano. I wanted to get it started as quick as I could so I could watch the Puna Soriano fight. Was rooting for him. I like Puna. I definitely like him down at 170. I feel like he's a lot like Buckley. He wasn't big for 185. So now down at 170, definitely could be a lot more effective. But big knockout win there for Puna Soriano. I felt like he was going to beat, what's his name? I forget the dude's name right now. But little clipping straight left, big right hand, dropped him, and then he followed up with some ground and pound. One reason why I am a big Puna fan. Interviewed him a few times, met him in person a little bit. He's cool, and he's a big Workaholics fan. So love me some Workaholics. Menace, Urko. What was the guy's name? Urkos Mukos Meadows, something like that. But big knockout win there for Puna Soriano. What's going on, guys? We're back. Fights are finally back. Long wait. A month felt like a year with no combat sports. We had the Tyson Fury fight, but Fury versus Usyk was the last time I streamed or did anything. But finally, some UFC and some playoff football. So, is anybody watching the Texans Rams game? Rams were looking like they were going to sell. They started off pretty shitty, but they came on. Now they're up 26. But big knockout win there for Puna Soriano. Let's see what we got here. Remove that. Who do you guys got tonight? Mackenzie Dern or Amanda Ribas? I feel like the easy pick is going, oh, Ribas is going to win. She won the first fight, but they fought in 2011. So, was it 2011? No, not 2011. 2017. 2017. I know it was a long time ago. So they're both different fighters by now. Let's see what Puna's got to say. Let me turn down this football game. "31-second knockout for Puna." So a lot of people don't know Puna Soriano used to be the PR person for a lot of fighters before he made it to the UFC. He used to be one of Ali Abdelaziz's PR people who handled the PR. Dan Ige as well. He used to be a PR guy. But yeah, what do you guys think of Puna Soriano at 170? Like I said before, I feel like he was undersized middleweight, and now he has that Joaquin Buckley-ness to him, where now he's a bigger welterweight, and he's fighting guys that he might have a little bit of size on. But that's now 2 wins at 170, and he's looked good. Uh, But yeah, he's one of those guys who's been around for a minute, been in the mix with a lot of the world's best fighters, was used to setting up interviews for them and whatnot, and then I think he fought on Contender Series, made it to the UFC, and now guy's doing good. Thank you, Aunt Frony. My man Anthony with the roses. Who you got tonight, Anthony? Mackenzie Dern or Amanda Ribas? You know, if we had fights every weekend, we wouldn't be like, oh, this is such a great fight card. But because we haven't had fights in a month, this is a great fight card. Yes, there are some good fights on tonight. You know, a lot of the times these cards that don't have all the name value wind up being some really good fights. Yeah, we haven't had fights in a month. And then this card, main event, Ribas versus Derns. I always talk about how I feel about women's MMA. Not the best thing to watch, but at least Ribas and Derns are not too bad on the eyes. The main card just started. So, yeah, the first fight ended. Puna Soriano won by knockout in 31 seconds. Hopefully you'll be at UFC 311. I know they canceled a lot of other sports games, basketball games, in that same arena. I know they canceled the Clippers game, but I don't think the Fires are down by that area of California, if I'm not mistaken. I'm sure they'll give a refund. If not, remember, they were going to have another show in California, if I remember, that got, or was the show somewhere else? I forget. But they had another card that something happened where they had it and they just switched the venue within a few weeks and gave everybody tickets. What part of Florida? Florida's the greatest place on earth. Love Florida. Used to live in Florida. If I had a place to go back and going back to Florida, I used to live in Wesley Chapel for a little bit in the Tampa area. Quiet. I prefer South Florida, like Fort Lauderdale, Coral Springs, Miami, those type of areas. But yeah, Florida's a great place. Let me get this card up and actually see what's next. But yeah, I got football going on. I'm trying to win some auctions. And we got some fights. Yeah, Miami's the best. Fort Lauderdale, I would say, is the best because you're right near Miami, and then you're kind of right near everything else. You're closer to I guess Miami, you're closer to 75, so you could shoot up to Tampa. I didn't get to experience nightlife or too much in Tampa. I should have done more, but I've heard Tampa's good if you can find the right things to do. But yeah, I've heard good things about Tampa. I spent probably a year there, didn't get to do anything. Dealing with family stuff. Yeah, I'm house ridden for now. I'm from Long Island originally. Now I'm house ridden and stuck upstate New York. Oh, so next up we got Austin Bashi versus Christian Rodriguez. This should be a good fight as well. Everyone's real high on Austin Bashi. But Christian Rodriguez has beat some undefeated fighters before. I saw them talking about. And then after that, Chris Curtis versus Roman Kopylov should be pretty good. Abdul Razak Al Hassan versus Cesar Almeida should be a good striking match. And then Santiago Ponzinibbio versus Carlston Harris. And then Mackenzie Dern versus Amanda Ribas. I want to lean towards Christian Rodriguez, but he was undefeated. Let me see what happened to him. He lost his last fight to Julian Erosa. Julian Erosa is hit or miss. Some nights he's a killer. Some nights he's the nail. But I know this guy beat 3 undefeated fighters in a row. He beat Raul Rosas Jr., Cameron Simon, Isaac Dulgurian. Then he lost to Erosa. So could pull something off against Bashi, but I see everybody really talking Bashi up. So now Christian Rodriguez, Bashi about to make the walk. I guess I'm going to go Bashi just because he's a heavy favorite. I like Chris Curtis in that next fight versus Kopylov. I'm a fan of Chris Curtis. I like the way he fights. I do think he's small for middleweight. Kind of a tweener. Then Almeida is the guy who's got kickboxing wins over Alex Pereira, if I'm not mistaken. And then Ponzinibbio versus Carlston Harris should be a good one. I've always been a Ponzinibbio fan. Met him a few times, too. I met him one time where he was pissed drunk, and he was actually pretty funny. And then Mackenzie Dern versus Ribas, rematch from, I said 2011 before, but I think it was, my correction was right. Let me see. 2019. So I was wrong 3 times. It wasn't, or twice. So rematch from 2019, but still 5 years ago is a long time. So they're definitely different fighters. Plus, that time they fought in an arena. This time they're fighting in the Apex, which is weird because I remember hearing Dana White say that 2025 they were going to work on getting back out to venues. But here they are still in the Apex, which I think the Apex can kind of favor gym fighters or people that are better in the gym more than people who perform in front of crowds. I think Mackenzie Dern might be one of those people who might be a little bit better in the gym or the Apex than she would in front of an arena. Plus, even though she got knocked out by, who was that? Jessica Andrade. She was taking some shots in that fight. She definitely has a chin. She's definitely tough, durable. So yeah, they're saying Bashi is as big of a prospect as they have in the UFC right now. Yeah, I missed a couple things in this football game. I was paying attention to that last fight and trying to get my things up and running, but now it is 25-12. So let me see what happened in that thing. Who you guys got tonight? Mackenzie Dern or Amanda Ribas? Finally, some fights after a month vacation. I used to like it when they used to have that late December card. And then back in the day, they used to have Pride or shows in Japan. Used to always have huge, like, spectaculars around New Year's and like a New Year's show and shit like that. We need more competition. UFC needs more competition. But everyone's just too stupid to figure it out. Like, UFC's built the model. Just do what the UFC does. Have deep pockets and just keep putting on good fights until you get that fight, that Bonner Forrest Griffin fight that blows up your company. Like the season, the team, all the bullshit that they try to do. I think, like, you saw, anyone see the PFL is now going down to 500,000. So it used to be you fight in the $1 million tournament. Now it's you fight in the $500,000 tournament, which obviously still great, but not a good look for them at all. Definitely not a good look. And then that other thing, the GFL or whatever the fuck it is, they're going after that same type of business model. They're even like going Bellator slash PFL, where they're going to put on these old school fights that people will tune in, especially diehard fight fans. Like any fighter on that roster, I'll watch fight, but I'm not going to clamor and go crazy to see them. I'll just watch. I'm a diehard. I'll watch anything. I go on Twitter sometimes just to get my street fight fix, and I'll find one street fight, and then I'll just start going through them. And before you know it, I'm in my phone for 45 minutes watching all the street fight videos on Twitter. But yeah, Christian Rodriguez versus Bashi, about to get in the cage, start this next fight up. What'd I do with that other one? Let me get it up here, actually. Put that down there. Says this one. Put that right there. I mean, tough. Again, like I said, he keeps beating undefeated fighters. He got upset, if you will, by Julian Erosa. But Julian Erosa is a veteran. Been around for so long. And I think that he's a hit or miss type of fighter. Like any given night, Julian Erosa could cause some problems for some really good guys. Well, if I put the fights on my screen, they flag my video. So I apologize, Danielle Marie Scott, but it's not practical or a good idea for me. Even though TikTok's probably getting banned, so. But I'm also on YouTube right now, so I know YouTube doesn't want my showing of the fights. They flag that shit pretty quick. You know how much money the UFC pays in piracy, and they put things in the algorithm that detect when their content is up? Like even, yeah, I actually got to look at that. I don't know if my fights are too loud in the background, but sometimes they'll flag my stream just for having the audio on. So no, Danielle Marie Scott. Get ESPN Plus. So Christian Rodriguez versus Austin Bashi is about to start. Small octagon for the Apex shows. You know, they need to just get back on the road. Ooh. Christian Rodriguez just landed a nice knee to the face, it looked like. Bashi in on a double, and he's going to get a takedown. Little scramble ensues. Christian Rodriguez rolls out. Bashi back on a double. Now he's on a single. Switching to a double. Good takedown defense by Rodriguez so far. And he defends the takedown. Now they're up against the cage. Bashi double underhooks, pushing Rodriguez up against the cage. But Bashi's young. Even, it's only 45 seconds in. That was a lot of energy expended. Little hip heist by Christian Rodriguez. Bashi defends it, and he's on a single, a double, and now he's in a guillotine. He's got to defend that. Rodriguez with a guillotine here. He's turned it into a prayer choke. Bashi looks like he's about to tap or go to... You might think he just went to sleep. No, he's good. All right, he's hand fighting. He's in there. Very, very tough 1 minute and 30 seconds so far for Bashi. Ate a knee to the face, almost got guillotined, and got stuffed on 3 takedowns. Burned up a lot of energy. Rodriguez just caught a kick and gets a takedown of his own. So now Bashi's probably like, oh, I just got fucking taken down after going for all those takedowns. That's tough mentally right there. How old is Bashi? That's my next question. Is he 21, 22, 24, 25? Because then he has cardio to keep going like the way he's going. But let me see. Another good shot there by Bashi. But Rodriguez is doing a really good job of defending these takedowns. Ooh, Bashi just jumped to his, did a nice little move. Almost looked like he went for an arm drag and then jumped to his back. So yeah, 23. So this guy's got cardio for days. You need to work landing good body shots like to the sternum and fuck him up to get him tired. But Rodriguez is durable. Other than that getting caught in the guillotine, I believe it was a guillotine by Julian Erosa. He's looked pretty good. Minute 55 left. I think he can. I think I saw a lot of people picking that Bashi by sub, but I do also. He's on his back right now. I think Rodriguez is very savvy, so he's going to be hard to submit. Maybe a club and sub type situation, like he's about to. He's got to make some adjustments. Rodriguez is trying to shake him off his back. Rodriguez is currently standing with Bashi on his back, and now Bashi just fell off. And Rodriguez circles in and defends. Now he's got Bashi up against the cage. So he was closer to a submission a couple seconds ago. And then that's the thing, too. Rodriguez comes from Rufu Sport. I know they're a very good gym. So he's definitely well trained. Oof. These guys are swinging. Rodriguez just missed with the knee. Bashi in on a double. Looking to circle around. He gets a body lock. Takedown. 50 seconds left. But immediately, Rodriguez is scrambling, rolling over, and reverses position. Now he's on top of Bashi. Nice little sweep. I don't know how good Bashi is off his back. But I know he's a wrestler, so I don't think he's as good on bottom as he is on top. Nice little use of a butterfly hook to get some space, and he scrambles back to his feet. Pushes Rodriguez against the cage. Very, 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 very. They're flyweights, so they should both have cardio, but very fast paced. First round, both guys are going to be winded. Very tough round to score as well, I think. I feel like both guys had their moments, so that's going to come down to what do you score fights on. Neither guy, they were spending so much time grappling. I don't know how many. I don't even know if Bashi threw any punches. Well, it looks like the Texans are about to seal this one up. They're up 25-12. They got the ball in good field position. I would like to see a Joe Mixon touchdown right now. Round 2. But yeah, I don't know. How do you guys score that first round if you're watching it? That was a tough round to score. I'd lean towards Rodriguez. Bashi in on a single leg. Good takedown defense by Rodriguez. Every time he gets taken down, he's not accepting position. just got taken down, popped right back up. Now Bashi's in on a body lock up against the cage. Bashi's got to throw more strikes. He's just doing a lot of wrestling. He's fighting a very exhausting style. I don't know about him. No, now he's got a nice lift on a double leg. But again, Rodriguez is moving right as soon as he hits the ground. Now Bashi's got to do some type of damage. He hasn't landed anything. He's getting actually elbowed from the bottom right now. And Rodriguez is about to pop right back up. Bashi's taking his back. Bashi's on his back again. Rodriguez just stood up. So now he's got Bashi on his back, standing up against the cage. Thank you for the likes, Abel. And Rodriguez might shake him off again. And Bashi got him off his back and turns into him. And now got him pushed up against the cage. So good defense there by Rodriguez. Yeah, this might be, so far it's looking like this is the moment where Bashi gets checked a little bit. His striking's looking a little suspect. There's a wild left hand from him and he shoots for another takedown. Rodriguez doesn't even right now have to worry about the striking. He just has to worry about the wrestling. And he gets a trip right there. So he's got another takedown. But again, Rodriguez immediately scooting. And all right, now it looks like the first moment where Rodriguez took a deep breath. Bashi's trying to pass. He lost the first round, Bashi. He's winning this round. He just got a takedown. He's now in side control. But he's also, if he's winning this round, he's winning this round with just grappling. He hasn't landed anything significant. Not like Rodriguez is teeing off on him, but both guys are not throwing a lot of strikes. It's been a lot of grappling. And when it's a lot of grappling, the rounds are probably going to go to who's on top. Well, Rodriguez just scrambled, and now he's going to put Bashi on his back. And now he just pushed him down, tried to mount him. Bashi scrambles up. Bashi's on a single leg. Rodriguez just landed a left hand. And Bashi gets up. Rodriguez gets up, defends a takedown. So now it's a 50-50 round. There's a minute left. Bashi needs to win this round. Otherwise, he's down 2-0. Little 1-2. Nice knee landed for Rodriguez. Yeah, Bashi's looking a little gassed right now. He just changed levels and went for a double leg. Got stuffed. Now he's up against the cage. Pressing on Rodriguez. Joe Mixon touchdown. Let's go. What is the 3 parlay bet? Alan, Carrie, Ev. Nice switch by Rodriguez, defending the takedown again. He's making Bashi work. Bashi gets another takedown. Rodriguez pops right up. Might be one apiece. I wouldn't be surprised if it's 2-0 Rodriguez. But Bashi should have done enough there with the grappling and top control to win. And I guess cage control. I know they score cage control very significant in fights like this when there's not a lot other shit happening. So we'll call it 1-1. We will call it 1-1. But Bashi's looking tired. Yeah, he did absolutely no damage. But Rodriguez landed a couple of shots, but no real damage by either guy. But I wouldn't be surprised if it's 2-0. 2-0 for Rodriguez. Not Bashi. Bashi's striking is a glaring hole right now. And his wrestling almost seems like out of desperation because he's hit nothing else but air with his strikes. But round 3, MMA judging is so all over the place. That's why I'll say it's 1-1. Yeah, Bashi by sub wasn't the best bet. Rodriguez is tough. And then you're going off the Julian Erosa fight. I think Julian Erosa caught Rodriguez. I think Rodriguez probably wins that fight more times than he loses that fight. That night, he just got caught. Bashi in on a double leg, gets stuffed, pushes Rodriguez up against the cage. I think I saw that parlay on TikTok. Or people talking about it. Nice little kick out by Rodriguez, and he winds up on top of Bashi. Not good for Bashi right now. He doesn't seem like he wants to do jiu-jitsu off his back. He usually just puts butterfly hooks in and starts making space. I mean, he's going for a Kimura right now, but he ain't going to get that. When you grab that Kimura grip, you're kind of just grabbing to not get punched in the face. But yeah, if Rodriguez wins this, he's like the prospect killer. You give him a veteran, he'll struggle. You give him an undefeated prospect, and he's going to give them their first loss. He looks like Rodriguez is thinking about stepping through, and now he pulls his arm out. I was going to say maybe step through for an armbar a la GSP on Matt Hughes, or Matt Hughes on GSP, actually. There's a move when someone has a Kimura where you can circle around once you get out of their guard. A little bit of blood now on Bashi's face. I think it's just from his nose that he smeared across his face. A little right hand landed for Rodriguez. But yeah, Bashi's striking just isn't there. Another good sprawl, good takedown defense by Rodriguez. Bashi's got him up against the cage. The big story of this fight was Rodriguez's takedown defense because Bashi shot a lot of takedowns. I'd like to see the stat. Especially him being a wrestler, that's not a good bet, him by submission. Especially as he steps up in competition. Did he have submissions in his previous fights? Oh, good knee by Rodriguez. Or did people just think he was going to submit Rodriguez because Julian Erosa did? You can't sleep on Julian Erosa. What's he got? All right, a short choke, a rear naked choke, rear naked choke, rear naked choke. But I don't think he's getting those rear naked chokes by jumping on their back standing. And that was all Rodriguez gave him. Rodriguez didn't even give him a chance to really put him on his back or get his back taken on the ground. He was like monkey jumping on his back every time. But yeah, 18 of 41 to 40 of 76 in the strikes. I would argue that Bashi did not land 18 strikes in this fight. He hit a lot of air. A lot of air. But really good takedown defense from Rodriguez. Just stuffing every takedown attempt. 20 seconds left. What'd you guys put on that parlay? Because that parlay is about to be cooked. And then, yeah, the biggest problem for Bashi was his striking just looked non-existent, that Rodriguez really didn't have anything else to worry about. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's a $6,000 donation. Bashi by submission. I mean, he has submitted Oscar. Is Oscar in the UFC? No. Yeah, I don't see any real evidence. Yeah, Bashi lost that fight. Other than guillotine by Arosa, who I think caught him. If I'm not mistaken, that was kind of a club and sub, or maybe Arosa just jumped on a guillotine and it was really tight. But you can't sleep on Rodriguez. There was no real evidence that really supported Bashi by submission in this fight. Bashi by decision or Rodriguez by decision would have been a good bet. But yeah, if you look at it, yeah, no, they gave all three judges, I think, gave Bashi the second round. The first round, he didn't land a single strike. If they gave him a strike landed, they fucked up because he did not land a single strike in that first round. And then where he fucked up was just spamming too many takedowns. So he made the rounds, easy for the judges to judge. If he didn't get takedowns, wasn't dominating with takedowns, he didn't win the round. There was no striking from Bashi to judge. But Rodriguez is pretty good. I would like to see Arman win simply because I would like a trilogy. I'm always up for trilogies, but Islam's really good. Islam won the first fight. We've seen Arman in a lot more trouble in some of his fights than we've seen Islam. He's definitely going to be a live underdog. What do you guys think of Tatiana Suarez versus Weili Zhang? Because I think Tatiana Suarez is going to be the new champion. I think Merab is going to shock Umar. I think Renner the Ritter is going to fuck up Kevin Holland. Moicano versus Dariush. I know Dariush is talking about retirement, so I'm going to lean towards Moicano in that fight. And then Jamal Hill versus Jiri. I mean, Jamal needs to win that fight because he talked so much shit and didn't let go. Still hasn't let go of the losing to Pajeda. I think everyone has Umar winning. I just think that the beef between Georgia and Russia goes so much deeper than we all realize. He should win, but he needs to win for his career. Especially, like, he could have saved his stock if he would have put the gloves on when Pajeda gave him the gloves. But then the fact that he didn't put those gloves on, everyone's like, oh, come on, bro. All you do is talk about the fight. He tried to blame Herb Dean for getting knocked out. He tried to blame fucking... Was he blaming black magic? I think who was the one that was saying that Pajeda does black magic? I can't remember who. Well, it might have been Adesanya who said that. I want Chris Curtis to pull this fight off. I think he's capable, but I wonder. One big thing with Chris Curtis is I know he's not friends with Strickland anymore, so he doesn't train with Strickland anymore. And Strickland's a great training partner, no matter what anybody says about him. Yes, Jerry keeps his hands down too much, relies on his chin. Thank you for the likes, Danny Dalla. How are you this evening? But yeah, Jerry, his chin might have clocked out by now. He's taking too many shots with his hands down. He keeps his hands down way too much. I'm rooting for Mackenzie Dern, but Ribas won the first fight. Ribas is very tough. Where do you play online poker? I think it's a good fight, though, Ribas versus Dern. Even though that they've already fought. I feel like the first fight was a scrap as well. I don't know what Ignition is. I never heard of Ignition. But, yep, that's a wrap on the Texans. Beat the Chargers. Moving on to the next round. Making... I don't know who they play. That's just the site I had money on, so I'm playing. What are you playing? What kind of poker? What limit? I spoke to my friend Dave recently. He actually came in. He won like 80 grand in a tournament last month, and he was like the chip leader or in second place for a long time during the tournament. But then you know how it goes. I'm rooting for Curtis in this one, but Kopylov is good. He always seems like he's slow, but he showed intelligence in that Cesar Almeida fight. Let me go let the bitch in. But yeah, that's the biggest problem. I think that's just I'm seeing multiple. I'm seeing two different reports on it. If it's good or bad. I saw one report that said it's looking good for TikTok. I saw another report saying it's looking bad for TikTok. So I don't know who to believe. If it does get banned, it's because the Supreme Court was bought as well. Yeah, they had court yesterday, and it was streamed. Like I watched bits and pieces of it, but both sides got to say their argument. The government, why they want to ban it. TikTok, why they don't want to ban it. And the Supreme Court now has time to make a decision till next week. They didn't make a decision yet. The decision is next week. And then I saw ByteDance was starting the plans of saying that they'll pull out of America and what they would do and whatnot. That doesn't mean that's what they're doing. They're just letting people know that they are making plans just in case it doesn't go their way. But I think they're still optimistic. I'm still optimistic. I think TikTok is too big to fail. And if it's not, it's because people were bought. Like I saw today or yesterday with the LA fires, how all that shit happened in Maui, all that shit happened in North Carolina, all those people didn't get anything. They got shit. The second the Maui fires happened, Biden came out and said that he's going to pass a bill where for the next 180 days we take care of the California wildfires, which just shows you that it's money. You know, someone, it's influence. It's people either paying or telling Biden how it's going to go down. And him going, all right. So we'll see. 8 o'clock. Jury's still out. It's big in other countries, bigger. Yeah. I think they care. They probably make so much money from America with ads and the TikTok shop and shit that they want it to stay, but we'll see. I think also because it's such a big business and the way the business world works, there's definitely poachers or Elon Musk type of people that are waiting till the final hour to then throw in a bid to see if it gets accepted, and they could own the American version of TikTok or the American offices or something. So I think there's still it's still early. The fact that the Supreme Court heard it was a good thing. What time does this next one start? 8. But we'll see. I am optimistic, like I said. But yeah, I was slacking on making other videos, but I haven't gone live because there haven't been fights. Tonight is the first night of fights in about a month. Thank you for the little thing on my head. But now we got Chris Curtis versus Roman Kopylov. Ooh, I didn't realize Chris Curtis was 37. That's tough. That's tough. The cutoff is 35. You went a couple times to where? Oh, went live a couple times this week, yes. But Chris Curtis being 37, the stats on whether it be champions or anyone winning fights after 35 are not very good. But I'm rooting for Chris Curtis in this one. But yes, him not training with Strickland anymore, though. When you lose a really good training partner, I think that that's going to have an impact on your abilities, your cardio, your timing. But yeah, I hopped on live. I'm watching some UFC fights. I am bidding on some items and watching these football games. Let me actually get this open. Yeah, it is nice. No work for you this evening? It snowed here. Did it snow in Virginia? We got a little bit of snow. We always get some dustings. See, the one thing I like about this fight for Chris Curtis is that he's very aggressive. It might be, I think it's snowing a little bit right now, but it's not like inches, just flurries. I mean, a minute in, I like the way Chris Curtis is looking so far. He's backing Kopylov up, winning the battle of the jab, putting a good jab in Kopylov's face. Diego versus Yair. What is it, Diego Lopez versus Yair? I didn't see that they announced that. That's pretty good. Depends on which Yair we got. Is Yair checked out, or are we getting good Yair? But I would have to say Diego probably catches him. Kopylov returned a good jab now. I got Curtis backing up. Yeah, I'm going to lean towards Lopez because I think Lopez is coming to his own a little bit, but he, what's his name's capable. Who did Diego beat? Ortega? I think you don't get a shot at 145 until you beat Max or Volk. Not saying every title shot should go to Max and Volk, but I feel like you kind of got to go through them before you can get a title shot. Or you got to clean out everyone else. Yeah, but they love Yair, so that's why they'll give Yair a big fight like that. When is that fight? Did they announce Volk versus Ilya in Miami? Yes, they did actually. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, rough night for Volk again, I think. Nice little 1-2 there for Kopylov. I feel like we're seeing something special with Ilya Taporia. I think he's really good. I was actually a skeptic right up until he fought Volk. And then he beat Volk. And then I wanted to think, oh, well, he caught Volk off the Islam knockout and he kind of fought too soon. But he was out outpacing and like outstriding Volk in a way that just had me uncomfortable watching it for Volk the whole time. And then what he did to Max fucked Max up. And I said it. I actually got a good comment on TikTok that got a lot of likes. Is he stole all of Max's aura in the first 5 seconds of that fight when he walked to the middle and said, like, we doing this or what are we doing? And Max backed up and did like the Matador thing. It's like, all right, you pointed to the ground with fucking 5 other guys, but this guy was walking to the middle right at the start of the fight and you didn't want to do it. Kind of fucking steals your aura right there. And then people were saying like, "Oh, well, you can't do that in a fight. Why? Nobody smart would do that." Ilya did that. Ilya was doing that at that moment. Was walking to the center, pointed to the ground, and said, "You want to do this like this?" And Max said, "No, thank you." Right there, if I was like a Max Holloway fan waving a Hawaiian flag, I would have like dropped my flag down and put my head down. Like, oh man, he kind of bitched Max up 5 seconds into the fight. And I love Max. But Ilya has won me over. Ilya has absolutely won me over. I think we're seeing something special in Ilya. Exactly. Did it as champ with everything to lose. 1-1-6-5-4-8. Yeah, he's really good, Ilya. But man, I hope that I'm. That's probably the end of Yair, Diego. If you lose Diego Lopez, I know he's still young, but they have to really step him back in competition if he gets fucked up in that fight. I thought he was going to beat Brian Ortega when they fought. And that did not go down well for him. I kind of lost track of that first round of that fight. Was competitive what I saw, but I don't know who won. Who won that first round? Thank you for the likes. But yeah, you see like these type of fight nights, way less people will be in my live, way less viewers. A lot of people don't even know there's fights tonight. Nice little 1-2 landed by Curtis. Nice little rip to the body by Curtis. Ooh, good jab for Curtis. Another good one. I like the way Curtis is looking at the start of this second round. Kopylev's got a little bruising on his face. So people are saying Aaron Bronstetter says 10-9. Kopylev. Chase Hooper says close round, but I got to give it to Kopylov. You see what is early? No, these are just fights that started earlier, if that's what you're talking about. It's like a fight night. The main card started at 7. So they'll be wrapped up by 10:30, 11. Where normally they start at 10. Yeah, Curtis is starting to fuck Kopylov up this round. Kopylov's got some bruising on his face and he's bleeding. But yeah, not like big fights. Usually people tune in for big fights. Plus these ones are free. They're on ESPN Plus. Free-ish. Ooh, yeah, Kopylev's slowing down. His face is getting fucked up. Chris Curtis is taking over this second round, it looks like. Kopylov's got to do something. Ooh, a little dick punch right there by Kopylov. Let's get this other football game up. But yeah, Chris Curtis definitely has a speed advantage, which is what's working for him. Where Kopylov's kind of just like pulling and plodding shit out there. Curtis got some snap to his shots. And he's got Kopylov leaking right now. I know at the start of the fight, Curtis was an underdog. Right now, the odds have him at minus 425. Thank you for the peppers. Ooh, nice little straight left for Kopylov there. Caught Curtis reaching. Little eye poke. Kopylov's getting him with the fouls. I think the Steelers are about to get fucked up. I saw this one thing where every 12 years the Ravens win with a 28-year-old quarterback. And Lamar Jackson happens to be 28. And then if you look at the past 2 Super Bowls they won with a 28-year-old quarterback 12 years apart. Ooh, nice left hand by Kopylov. Rocked, put Curtis back a little bit. So now, ooh, another little 1-2. So Curtis slowed down a little bit, and Kopylov's picking up the attack. Good left hand by Curtis. Curtis showing a little bruising on his face now. His eyes looking a little swollen. Nice little kick punch combination for Kopylov. Good kick lands for Kopylov. I mean, Kopylov's starting to land. I zoned out for like a minute of this fight, of this round. So, but I'm leaning towards Curtis because of the damage and the fact that for 4 minutes of the round he had Kopylov walking backwards. Good jab lands for Curtis, but Kopylov's touching him. Yeah. I think Curtis can grapple too, though. Ooh, big left hand for Kopylov. Might have stole the round with that. That was the best punch of the fight so far. So now that round, subjective. Are you scoring the damage Curtis did early and the eye bleeding, or you score that little rally at the end by Kopylov and the biggest punch of the round being landed by Kopylov? Would not be surprised if that fight is 2-0 to either guy or 1-1. But yeah, I feel like Kopylov is more of a striker, though. We just saw him grapple Almeida because Almeida is just a striker. Why is it doing this stupid shit? So yeah, this third round gonna come down to cardio. And Kopylov looks the fresher of the two. I'm seeing people post that they think it's 20-18 Kopylov. I feel like both rounds were close. Ooh, good little uppercut landed for Kopylov. Come on. Both guys landed a little bit here in the third. Good left hand landed for Kopylov. It's going to come down to who lands the big shot in this round, I think. Because what they're doing right now is going to be hard to score. They're both going to be upset with the decision. Or whoever wins won't be, but... Ooh, good leg kick there by Kopylov. He fucked Curtis up. Caught him with the nice calf kick. Oh, come on with the puzzle piece. After that little stutter step by Curtis, I would say definitely Kopylov winning this round right now. Two minutes left. Curtis is landing better strikes, or more strikes. Ooh, a couple good left hands landed for Curtis. Kopylov answers back with a 1-2. Nice body shot landed by Curtis. Couple of jabs, backs Kopylov up. Now Kopylov's looking for a takedown. He gets it. Oh, Curtis needs to do something, otherwise he's going to lose this fight. It was a close round for either guy. The takedown usually solidifies it in the judge's eyes. Yep, Curtis is trying to get up. He's going to give up his back. What's up, Brandon? Curtis got up, got Matt returned, and now he's up. Ooh, ate a little kick to the side of the head. Minute left. Kopylov going for another takedown. Curtis defends it. I mean, the punch stats say this round's... Ooh, nice right hand landed by Kopylov. The punch stats say Kopylov won the first, Curtis won the second. And now this round is close, but they got Kopylov winning. I like Jake Paul. I don't have no problems with Jake Paul. I hated him at first, but he grew on me. I did not like the way he fought Mike Tyson, though. That was terrible. Should have never took part in it. But, I mean, money's money, I guess. And I'm sure they got a lot, but that shit was terrible. I felt bad for myself watching that fight. Curtis going for a guillotine to end the fight. Don't think it's going to be enough. I think Kopylov is going to keep the statistic going of you do not win fights after the age of 35. Ooh, Kopylov just dropped Curtis, and the referee jumps in and stops the fight with 1 second left. Come on, ref. Fucking idiot. Chris Curtis is contesting that stoppage. He definitely should. Referee jumped in way too quick. But Curtis does complain a lot. I've seen this before when he loses or things aren't going his way in a fight. Oh, big left hand right on the chin. Rock Curtis back. I want to see the punch that dropped him. Oh, nice head kick is what landed. I looked away for a second. Definitely rocked him. But premature stoppage. With 1 second left. The ref needs to know. It's not like he was following up with strikes or Curtis wasn't moving to get up. So I don't agree with that stoppage. Chris Curtis going crazy now. Yeah. I mean, he was rocked, but definitely, I think the referees need to have some type of conscious idea of how much time's left in a round. He definitely heard the 10-second clap. He knew that there was no time left. I don't know. I forget that ref's name, but I feel like he's not the best ref. He's always doing some dumb shit, that guy. It's funny, before I had a bunch of guys in here that all made the same bet. They all bet Bashi. What's his name? Bashi by submission. And then as soon as he did not get the submission, they all left. Yeah, Kopylov was winning that fight. Especially with the end. Even if it was close, that third round, he got the takedown, was on top, and at least did a little bit of damage, a little bit of control. Bro, and if you ever look at it, it's something that had like me like raising my eyebrows. I remember seeing this statistic of fighters in title fights after the age of 35 are like 2-40 or something fucking crazy. And the only 2 wins are Tyron Woodley. And that's after the age of 35. If you even take it a step forward and just look at actual fights, It's not good. The numbers are not on the favorable side for fighters over the age of 35. Like 35, other than heavyweight and 205, you don't win after you turn 35. It's never a good bet to bet on a fighter older than 35. Curtis had his moments. Curtis could have won that fight, but when he slowed down in the second round, he let Kopylov get back in it. Kopylov landed some big punches at the end of the second round to seal the second round, I think. And then even if it was 1-1 in that third round, toward the end of it, it was competitive, 50-50 round, and Kopylov took over the final 2 minutes. Now 2 losses in a row, even though the last one was a split for Chris Curtis. Tough loss, though, for Chris Curtis right there. He might hang on that the fight was stopped prematurely after he got dropped with a head kick, but I think even the scorecards will show he was not winning that fight. Oh, so they just said the judges had the fight 1 round apiece, so it was even in that third round, and Kopylov won that third round, or was winning that third round, or would have won that third round. So tough loss there for Chris Curtis. He'll be back. Up next, we got Abdul Razak Al Hassan versus Cesar Almeida. This one should be a good one. They should strike in this one. If Abdul Razak Hassan is smart, he tries to take Almeida down. If he's dumb, then we get an entertaining striking match. But even though Almeida got to the game late, MMA, he's 36. Let me see how old Azak is. Again, that stat is one of the craziest stats I've ever seen with how bad fighting at the age of 35 or 36 is. Oh, forget it. Abdul Razak Al Hassan is 39, so this is two old dudes. And yeah, I think Abdul Razak Al Hassan's striker primarily, from what I remember seeing him. Oh yeah, but in a minute, I got an hour and 30 minutes. You know, I have these auctions going on. I like to wait till the very end and then I put my bids in. That way people don't have a long time to counter. What am I buying, you ask? Sports collectibles. Where am I buying them? I'm not telling you, because then you motherfuckers will go bid and drive up the prices on me. But yes, I need, yes, for cards. I'll text you or DM you the site that I use. But yes, up next, Cesar Almeida versus Abdul Razak Al Hassan. Let me know who you think is going to win. My fucking Prime keeps freezing. Let me get that off. That off. No, I just don't want people to run up the fucking price on me just for dumb shit. Gatekeeping. I'm just not trying to deal with the bullshit. Who just caught that? Bateman. Fuck Bateman. It is absolutely hard to focus on both. I'm doing all right though. I missed that Bateman touchdown. I just saw the replay of it. I need Mark Andrews and Henry. Like the girls who won't tell what makeup they're using. I am not like one of those girls. All right, now I got the Amazon working again. We got the Ravens up 7-0. And we got Abdul Razak Hassan walking out right now to fight Cesar Almeida to the death. I'm pretty tired. I don't think TikTok's going away. And if it does, I think something will rise up. The same way TikTok did. You know, just an alternative to Facebook and Instagram. Where Instagram fucked up is Instagram sold to Facebook. If they had never sold to Facebook, I think everyone would have stayed on Instagram. But that's where they fucked up. They all went under the Meta umbrella. Abdul Razak Al Hassan. Thank you, Anthony. I appreciate it. Who you got in this fight? I know Abdul Razak Hassan's a striker as well, but he'd be smart to take this fight to the ground. He's been around MMA for a lot longer than Almeida. He's probably the better grappler, even though they're both probably not that good. And both of these guys are old as fuck. Curtis got fucked up. He got TKO with 1 minute left. 1 second left. Cesar Almeida is currently walking to the cage to fight Abdul Razak Hassan. This should be a good kickboxing fight with 4-ounce gloves. Thank you for the gifts, the friendship bracelets, perfumes, and the donut. I mean, I guess everyone probably called it. The Steelers were probably going to get fucked up today. It wasn't that hard of a game to predict. I did call the Texans, though. I felt like the Rams are choke artists and the Texans have like big game players. Other than Lad McClunky, whatever his name is, who's a rookie. I don't think the Rams have big playmakers. Or Chargers, I apologize. The Rams do have big playmakers. That's why I actually like the Rams tomorrow against, is that Monday? Monday against Minnesota. I think they're a live underdog in that game. Simply because of Puka, Cooper Kupp, and Kyron Williams. I am watching Fight Night. What do you mean? I got the fights right here. Cesar Almeida wetting his feet. About to fight Abdul Razak Al Hassan. Does this fight go the distance? I think not. I wouldn't be surprised if Abdul Razak Hassan pulls this one off too. Simply because Almeida is probably very confident. Where Abdul Razak Hassan is just a power striker. I think he's a welterweight too, though. He looks way smaller than Almeida. Al Hassan circling the outside. Definitely probably realized that he's way outsized in this fight. He's definitely the more bodied up, like in better shape by appearance wise, but Almeida looks way longer, way taller. Good low kick by Almeida. Another one. Oh, there comes Al Hassan. Little right hand almost got through. Hit him right on the shoulder. Oh, there's a little right hand got through again. Little left hook right hand combo, and now he's going for a takedown. Almeida defended it, though. You could tell he does not have that good of a takedown. But even to put that in Almeida's head, that's how you beat people. That's how Kevin Randleman knocked out Crow Cop. Make him think takedown, and then you got to come up with the strikes. Good low kick by Almeida. Almeida's working the low kick so far. Wow. Oh, there's a little right hand landed in the back of the head for Al Hassan. Oh, there's another one. Looked like Almeida tried to land a short right hand that just glanced him. So that's what this fight is so far. It's low kicks and kicks on the outside by Almeida, and then in between that, Al Hassan's blitzing. Trying to catch him with a combination. Another low kick by Almeida. Oh, little right hand left hook and a knee to the body for Almeida. Oh, a little right hand landed for Al Hassan. Hard kicks by Almeida. Even the ones that Al Hassan's blocking, you could tell, don't feel good. Good body kick for Al Hassan. Good body kick from Almeida. Peppering him with those low kicks. Oh, another takedown attempt by Al Hassan. Gets just shucked to the side. Now he's pushing Almeida up against the cage. Trying to get double underhooks. Al Hassan pushing Almeida up against the cage now. And in football, Lamar Jackson's showing up. He's moving the ball up the field. I anticipate the Ravens are about to jump up 14-0 with the way this drive has looked so far. And Almeida gets off the cage. Another low kick for Almeida. Oh! Al Hassan dropped Almeida with a right hand. Clean straight right hand. And now Almeida looks lost, trying to grapple. Al Hassan looks lost, though, trying to pass to a more dominant position. And Al Hassan's giving up his back. And Almeida's giving up his back. And Al Hassan's just punching him in the face. Almeida trying to stand up, eating a couple of punches on the way up. And now he's up. 55 seconds left. I was just thinking this round is probably going to Almeida just on the body kicks and the low kick. Ooh, Almeida's in trouble. Oh! Almeida just landed a left hook and knocked Al Hassan out cold. Almeida was absolutely in trouble. His head movement was gone. He ate a couple more punches and just in complete defense mode landed a big left hook that knocked Al Hassan out cold. Flatlined him. Al Hassan is on the ground snoring right now. Out cold. Still on the ground with his eyes twitching. I'm surprised they keep putting the camera on him. Damn. Damn. Yeah, he was on Queer Street after the knockdown. He was in a lot of trouble. Al Hassan landed like a 3-punch combination right before trying to land the left hook. Almeida threw a shorter, quicker left hook that hit him flush on the chin. Al Hassan was definitely thinking, this is it, I have this fight done, and then got completely flatlined. Oof. He's still on the ground, they said. Damn. Got him. Fucked him up with that one. I'll be back. Gonna grab myself a beverage. Hey, Joe. Damn. Abdul Arak just got up. That was like 4 minutes. Oh, no. Oh, I guess that works, actually. So you guys can ASMR while I eat spicy guacamole. Spicy. They didn't have any regular guacamole, so I had to go spicy. I don't know what they put in to make it spicy, but yeah, it's fucking hot. Holy shit. I love me some guacamole though, but this shit's fucking hot. Jalapeno peppers and red peppers. Who's Rita? I actually made chicken franchise a few nights ago, and then I made the mushrooms a few nights ago as well. I'm trying to eat healthier to lower my cholesterol, but my cheat meal is the mushrooms. That was the first time I made chicken franchise in a while. It was delicious. I'm always buying Brandon, but I'm not looking at cards at the moment. I'm watching fights and a football game. What cards you selling? What are you dreaming of? Oh yeah, it's so good. It's so good. I'm fucking myself right now by eating this shit. I feel the heat really coming on. You know, I can't gauge how many jalapenos I'm eating. It's so good though. Fuck. Fuck. Bro, stop. Oh. Oh. Fuck. Oh my god. It was a terrible idea. Fuck. Holy shit. Yeah. No good. No good. I'll be back. I need another drink. I'm hot. I got myself in. Little mess. Fuck. Some more ASMR. This is an Entenmann's apple puff. So good. Cooling my tongue down. Spicy guacamole was a terrible idea. Fucking terrible. Oh. Lay down, Joe. I saw this one thing I said. Like 44 or 46% of the people fighting the fires are felons, convicted felons. or prisoners. Co-main event: Santiago Ponzinibbio versus Carlston Harris. Brought them out from California prisons, you mean? Because that's what they do. That's like the Democrat playbook. Is they use prisoners for labor. Because it's cheap labor. Which is fucked up. And they're all trying to blame Trump for the fucking wildfires. Which they could have cleaned up the brush. They could have did more for their infrastructure to be prepared for the wildfires. It's not like they never happened before. They happen every year. Oh, fuck. Fuck. They got me with that spicy guacamole. Oh, my God. Fuck. Oh, my God. Fuck. So now I'm on a commercial break from the UFC. Lamar Jackson just broke for 19 yards. And they got a defensive holding penalty. So, co-main event coming out now. Santiago Ponzinibbio versus Carlston Harris. I'm rooting for Ponzinibbio, but again, pretty sure Ponzinibbio is like 37, 38. He's old. He's over 35. He's 38. And so 38, I'll give you my example. He's actually 0-2 since he turned over 35. Right? So 2025, he would have been 35. And even if you look at him since 2011, or what the fuck, 2021, he's 2-5. Carlston Harris is definitely a step back in competition, but rooting for Ponzinibbio, don't know if he's going to win. But Carlston Harris is old as fuck, too. He's 37. And Carlston Harris lost his last fight. So 2 years. So, yeah, he has not won a fight since he turned 35 as well. Let me see. 2023. So 2 years ago. So, all right. He has one win when he was 35. Since he turned 36, though, he's 0-1. Oh, fuck. Oh, all right. 47 minutes. Lebanon. Oh. I gotta get ready to get into my bidding war. It's about that time. What do I have here? This is a MasterCard. Oh, fuck. I could use a Derrick Henry touchdown right now. Or Mark Adams. Don't fuck around and go to Isaiah Likely or fucking Bateman again. Just go to your two best. One of your two best right now, please. All right, Derrick Henry got a touchdown. There we go. All right, now we're in. But yeah, you see, I don't know if you're even still there, or if you're just hanging out in here, Danny. But you see how it's what we call like a quiet fight night. Nobody really cares, or casuals or outsiders don't really care about this fight, these fights. Work stuff. What is work stuff? In a week or the 18th. What's today? The 11th? Yeah, the 18th. But they're in California, so we'll see what happens. I know they canceled sporting events that were in the same venue that they're going to have these fights at. So I don't know what's going to happen with these fights. I know they still have not gotten the God bless who. Oh, thank you. I was about to be like, God bless who? I forgot I sneezed. 44 minutes. 40 minutes till I get involved in the auctions. I have two items that I'm watching tonight. One of them ends in 59 minutes. The other one ends in 42 minutes. But the problem is, once you bid, once it gets down within 5 minutes, once you bid, it gives another 5 minutes. So it could wind up at not ending and just in a bidding war. Where was Live Fest supposed to be? Yeah, they're having it at the Intuit Dome or Build Intuit, whatever, Intuit Arena, which is where the LA Clippers play. And I know the Clippers canceled their games. Or at least canceled a game tonight. Come here. Come on. Come on. Let's go, my guy. Oh, there she is. Yes, there's a fight. No, can't show the fight. But Santiago Ponzinibbio is in the cage right now. He's about to fight Carlston Harris. This is Joe. A 37-year-old versus a 38-year-old. So it's not young versus an older fighter. They're both past their prime after the age of 35. So this one will skew the statistic a little bit. Thank you for the likes, even though they're for JoJo. I know they're going to ban TikTok now, but I should have made JoJo a TikTok and just posted videos of her with all the popular songs. Probably would have went somewhere. I mean, I still will, probably, because I don't think TikTok's going anywhere. Oh, what do we got? Oh, yeah, Derrick Henry scored. I forgot about that. Now I actually need the Steelers to score so that way the Ravens still have to fucking play. But yeah, Russell Wilson needs to get his shit together. But Ponzinibbio versus Carlston Harris is about to start. Small cage. I'm going with Ponzinibbio. They're both old. They're both over the age of 35, so Ponzinibbio's backing Harris up to start. Little feeling out process. I will say, Ponzinibbio does not look as toned or as jacked as he used to in the past. Oh, good right hand landed by Ponzinibbio. Good right hand to the body by Ponzinibbio. Nice low kick by Harris. Good low kick for Ponzinibbio. Harris answers back with a right hand. Ooh, good. Another good right hand lands for Ponzinibbio. What was the movie that you were telling me to watch on Netflix? Was it Carry On? With Jason Bateman? Yes, I watched it. It was pretty good. I actually went back and I rewatched over the past few weeks. I rewatched Ozark, which is one of my favorite shows, and then it recommended that movie Carry On to me. I like Jason Bateman as a villain. Harris goes for a takedown. Ponzinibbio defends it, shooks him off. Oh, Bateman's good in anything. He's amazing at comedy, and he's very good. He's very good at drama. That other show, even though he was only on it for like 2 episodes, was good. The Outsiders, and then he's great in Horrible Bosses. And I hate Melissa McCarthy, but I like that one movie that he did with Melissa McCarthy, Identity Theft. The Change Up. He's got a lot of good ones. It looks like both guys are coming very close to knocking each other out. Both swinging heavy, just barely missing. Little glancing right hand for Ponzinibbio, right hand to the body for Harris. Man, I really need the Steelers. They're fucking sucking a dick. 4th and 9. They're going to kick it off again. Ooh, nice little uppercut landed for Harris. Harris is starting to touch Ponzinibbio up a little bit. Ponzinibbio just keeps trying to spam a right hand. But yeah, Harris is starting to time Ponzinibbio. Oh, my back. Ooh, I saw the left hook lands for Harris. He rocked Ponzinibbio there. Oh, another left hand. He cannot miss with that left hand right now. Ponzinibbio has no head movement. And he keeps dropping his right hand. Oh, he just dropped Ponzinibbio. Ponzinibbio popped right back up. It looked like he dropped him. I glanced away for a moment. Good jab by Harris. So yeah, Ponzinibbio. Oh, he just dropped him with a right hand. Dropped him with a little 1-2. Ponzinibbio ate it, but he's wobbly. Oh. He's got 4 seconds to survive the round. He is on wobbly legs, though. He got hit to the back of the head, and that threw his whole shit off. And then he got dropped with a right hand straight to the fucking chin. You watching this shit, Joe? No. Joe's ready for bed. That's the problem. You know what I was thinking about today, too? How I see sometimes people say, like, you let your dog sleep in your bed, or like they make videos about how you shouldn't let your dog sleep in your bed. I think those people are crazy. Like, I think you should just let your dog sleep wherever she sleeps, wherever she's comfortable sleeping. Oh, yeah, right on the chin. I want to see the other punch, though, that looked like it hit him in the back of the head. Because it looked like he was in trouble from that point on. Why, do your dogs sleep in your bed? Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I don't force JoJo to sleep anywhere. She could sleep wherever she wants. Round 2, I gotta obviously give that first round to Harris. And in the football game, the Steelers just punted off to the Ravens again. Minute 53 left in the second. Ponzinibbio's got to start doing some work. He cannot get out of the way of the left hand of Harris. Every time Harris or Ponzinibbio gets in punching range, Harris just slips out a left hand, whether it be a jab or like a little short uppercut, and it's landing. It's like a little hook, uppercut, shovel punch he's throwing that keeps landing. Ponzinibbio looks like he cleared the cobwebs, and he's back in it, though. Oh, it looks like he got clipped again on the back of the head a little bit. And he's almost like keeps dipping into the punches that Harris throws. This big swing and a miss by Harris. Swing and a miss by Ponzinibbio. Looks like Harris is bleeding a little bit from the jab of Ponzinibbio doing some work. Oh, good right hand landed for Ponzinibbio. Harris ate that, though. A little glancing right hand for Ponzinibbio. Harris shoots under a left hook. Ponzinibbio sprawls. Oh. Both guys swing and miss. Much better round for Ponzinibbio. Right as I say that, he gets clipped with a right hand. Nice little low kick. Ponzinibbio tried to land his own low kick and slipped and fell. Got hit with an uppercut on his way back to his feet. Minute 50 left. Ponzinibbio needs to solidify this round here. Otherwise, I wouldn't be surprised if he goes down 0-2. You know, this has been a very close round. A little bit of an edge to Ponzinibbio. But he's had a few awkward moments that don't score well. Little glancing right hand for Ponzinibbio. Minute 15 left. Good left hook to the body by Harris. Oh. Both guys are wearing it right now. Good jab by Harris. Backs Ponzinibbio up. I mean, this round, I lean Ponzinibbio, but I have a better view. Wouldn't be surprised if the judges did not give him this round because he kept getting his head popped back and he fell a few times. I want to say 1-1. Oh, yeah, Harrison's leaking. Or Harris. Harris is definitely looking like the more fatigued of the two as well. So let's call it 1-1 going into the third round here. Who knows how they scored that first round, considering he got dropped twice. Oh, Harris going for a takedown. Ponzinibbio sprawls and throws him to the ground. Not a good sign for Harris. Now he's laying on his back, trying to land up kicks and kicks to the knee. Oh, Harris sits up, goes for a double leg. Ponzinibbio defends. Harris is really going for that takedown. Ponzinibbio breaks off the cage. 4 minutes left. But yeah, the Steelers, I think, are cooked. Oh. Oh, shit. 26 minutes, 42 minutes. $3 minutes left. Competitive third round. I'm leaning towards Ponzinibbio in this third round. Thank you for the likes. But yeah, I mean, Harris is definitely the slower of the two. Ponzinibbio looks like he has a little bit more energy. Little glancing left hook. Ooh, nice right hand from Ponzinibbio. Good jab. Stumbles Harris back. Ooh, good right hand lands on Harris. Harris is backpedaling. Looks like he's hurt. Ooh, big right hand from Ponzinibbio. Almost dropped Harris. Harris caught himself. Now he just got dropped with a right hand. Ponzinibbio's following up with some ground and pound. Referee is very close. Harris doing a good job of staying alive there. He's wobbly on his feet. He's up, but he's not moving his head. Ponzinibbio about to hit him again. Little glancing right hand. Ooh, another right hand lands. Another right hand for Ponzinibbio. Oh, and he drops him with a left hook. Referee's moving in. He's about to stop this. Yeah, the referee just stopped the fight. That was a terrible stoppage, though. He stopped it as Harris stood up and landed a left hook. The referee then jumped in. I mean, he was hurt, but let the guys fucking fight. Get out of here, ref. Nice win, though, for Ponzinibbio. It'll go down as a nice win, but for me, little controversial. Let them fucking fight. Let them fucking fight. He was spamming those right hands the whole fight. They finally started to land. Oh, come on, Kairu. But co-main event just ended. Third round TKO for Ponzinibbio. Now we will have the main event, Ribas versus Dern. Justice Hill. Come on, man. Go to Mark Andrews. You're going to fucking Justice Hill. How many fucking touchdowns does Justice Hill have on the season if that's who you're going to? On some bullshit. One touchdown all season. That's who you're fucking throwing to right now instead of Mark Andrews. Come on, Lamar. Come on, Lamar. But let me see this real quick. But yes, I mark Andrews away from a nice hit, and they're going to fucking Justice Hill. Come on now. Fucking Justice Hill. Dickhead. Fuck is the volume? So 2 seconds left in the half. Are you still playing poker, Danny? Oh, fuck. What does that mean you're over it? Oh, I lost, so I'm over it. You don't jump into another tournament? So why don't you go to the casino? How far is the casino? I don't have close casinos. The closest casino I have one that I want to actually go to. I think it's called the Rivers Casino, but it's like an hour and a half away. It's in Schenectady. It's the only casino in New York State that has table games. And then when I read reviews, it says it's like a nice, quiet little casino. I mean, I have Foxwoods and Mohegan Sun are 2 hours away. Yeah, I wouldn't even go to one with just slots. That's like they have Jake's 58 on Long Island. That place is a shithole. Or they have Resorts World in Queens, which is a shithole. I'm not going to go play rigged computer games. Let's see, with these auctions, you got to just hope that people are sleeping on them and they're not sitting there watching them. Because then if they're sitting there watching them, then it winds up fucking, I want to be in bidding things for an hour. Yeah, there's too much politics in New York that there's no table games. Like I know Resorts World was supposed to have table games years ago, and they still don't. I'm pretty sure they still don't. And then the one in Schenectady, they're on like an Indian reservation. That's why they were able to have table games, which is bullshit. And then obviously I know Foxwoods, and I think Foxwoods is on Indian ground, but I know Mohegan Sun is. Yeah, I don't know why they just don't do it everywhere. It's so stupid. Come on, ESPN, what the fuck? This freezing buffering bullshit. You go to bingo with the old ladies? I went to a bingo by me up here. It was fucking terrible. I went with my aunt and my mother. Yes, I remember we went to bingo back in the day at that building that's no longer there. What are we at? What are we at? 14 minutes. 14 minutes. So that means in like 8 minutes, I got to make a bid. Yes, Wellwood. I forget what it was called, but it's no longer there. American Legion, yes, that was the name of the place. Damn, I need Mark Andrews. Everything else is selling, but I need Mark Andrews. Bingo holes be popping. Bingo holes be popping. Amanda Ribas is walking out right now, getting ready to fight Mackenzie Dern for the second time. Amanda Ribas is going nuts. What, tomorrow's bingo? Gotta be in it to win it. Gotta be in it to win it. Do you ever go to sleep early? Yeah, my sleep hours are all over the place as well. It happens. You used to go to sleep early. You got to just channel that old style. Like tonight, I'm gonna go to sleep early. I'll probably conk out right when I get off these lives, cause I'm pretty tired. I woke up early. I need a Mark Andrews touchdown. That's it. Then I'll go to bed a happy man. A Mark Andrews touchdown. Let me see, actually, right here. I don't even know what I have on here because it won't show me. Fuck. Oh, there we go. So that one sold. Sold. About to sell. Sold. Oh my God. Everything right now is Mark Andrews. It's all coming down to Mark fucking Andrews. Oh my God. Really, bro? Holy shit. Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. That's too good to be true. Too good to be true. Too good to be true. Well, it's good to be a vampire. I need. I mean, I don't mind it. A slight favorite, Amanda Ribas. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. Where the fuck is that at? Amanda Ribas getting announced. Then they'll throw it to Mackenzie Dern. I do like Mackenzie Dern in this rematch. I feel like last time they fought was when Mackenzie Dern was coming off pregnancy. She wasn't in the same physical state or mental state. But I'm going Mackenzie Dern. Oh, come on. Good low kick starting out for Mackenzie Dern. Couple swings and a miss by Ribas. Man. Both girls exchange low kicks. But my Amazon Prime, flawless. My ESPN Plus, fucking terrible. Little glancing left hook for Mackenzie Dern. Good low kick by Mackenzie Dern. Then she gets backed up with a 1-2. Man, though, do I need Mark Andrews right now to score a touchdown? Little spinning back kick by Ribas. Oh my God, ESPN Plus. Both girls swinging and missing a lot. A couple swings and misses by Ribas. A lot of swinging and missing by both girls. And there's Mackenzie Dern in on a single leg, and she gets it. Usually known for her terrible takedowns. That one actually wasn't too bad. Ribas, close guard. Let's see what Mackenzie Dern could do here. What time is it? 9:43. Oh, fuck. I just made it. All right, there we go. First bid's in. All right, now I got to zone into these two. But we got Mackenzie Dern on top. Close guard of Amanda Ribas. Minute and 30 left. I mean, Mackenzie Dern is settling here too much, just sitting in the guard. She's got to start trying to pass. As my ESPN Plus freezes. Minute and 10 seconds left. $50 left. I mean, she'll steal the round, Mackenzie Dern, but she got to do more with these positions because she does not have good wrestling. So I don't know if she'll be able to get it here again. Little bullshit ground and pound, but it's something for Mackenzie Dern. 15 seconds left. And then the optics of it will be that she was on top for majority of the round and finished the round on top. So we'll say 1-0 Mackenzie Dern. 2 minutes and 35 seconds left till I win this bid. Hopefully someone doesn't come in last second and extend it, because then I got to keep watching it. Commercials right now in the football game and the fight. Now we're back on the fight. Oh, 2 minutes left. Two minutes left. Round two starting. Ribas's corner was telling her to go out and knock Mackenzie Dern out. All right, so now I got to do two things at once right now. Minute, 20 seconds left. 5 minutes left in the second round of this fight, though. Swing and a miss by Ribas. Freezing by ESPN Plus, and we're back. Oh, see, Mackenzie went for another takedown. Now she just got thrown. Now she's in closed guard, so this is actually a better spot for her. Probably even you could say a better spot than being on top, because she wasn't doing much, just settling in the guard of Ribas. Now she at least can attempt some submissions. Oh, come on. 30 seconds left. Ten seconds left. Ribas is busted open now with some short elbows by Mackenzie Dern. And highest bidder. I'll take it. All right, I got my next one coming up in a few minutes. Mackenzie Dern looking for an armbar. Those little short elbows, though, busted open Amanda Ribas. So even like right now, this second round, Mackenzie Dern's kind of winning it from her back. Ribas isn't doing anything on top, but the judging is going to score it for Ribas, even though damage-wise, Mackenzie Dern's winning the round. And offense, attempted ways to win the fight, Mackenzie Dern's winning the round. Bro, I need a Mark Andrews touchdown. That's what I need. All right, now some ground and pound starting to land for Ribas. Couple more good elbows from Mackenzie Dern. Ribas started to land some ground and pound. So again, even though Mackenzie Dern kind of shot for a takedown, was fine sitting guard or closing her guard and working from the bottom, now she's kind of on the losing end of this round, even though she landed some good elbows. Just because Ribas is staying on top of her and landing some little shots. But Ribas is doing a good job of like blanketing and stifling any of the offense of Mackenzie Dern here. Other than the short elbows, good elbow landed there for Ribas from the top. A little freeze action from ESPN Plus. Oh my God. Oh, Mackenzie went for an omoplata, and she might turn it into a sweep. So she has an omoplata right now. She's not close to finishing it, but she can make some adjustments. She's definitely going to, or looks like she's going to wind up getting on top. Oh, Ribas doing a good job stacking her. Ribas does a good job of rolling out, and now Dern winds up on top. So she used it as a sweep. Probably not enough time left to steal the round. Depends on how. Thank you. Depends on how much they're scoring that submission attempt versus the little bit of damage that Ribas was doing. But I'm going to say this fight's at 1-1. Now it's his Mackenzie Dern in shape for this fight. We know Ribas always comes in pretty good cardio. Oh, there's a touchdown for Russell Wilson to Van Jefferson. Hopefully now the Ravens go right up the field and they get a touchdown pass to Mark Andrews. Round 3 about to start. Oh, fuck. 8 minutes. All right. Round 3 about to start. Mackenzie Dern, Amanda Ribas. Round 3. Fight. A couple low kicks from Dern. A couple of jabs from Ribas. Missed head kick for Dern. So most people are saying as well, 1-1. Dern pushing Ribas up against the cage. It's 1-1 right now. Third round. I'd say Mackenzie Dern has a slight edge so far this third round just because she's pushing her up against the cage right now. And I don't know why, but they score that as cage control and they score it heavily. But 3:30 left in the third round. Both girls exchanging knees, and Ribas just went for a throw, and she just threw Mackenzie Dern, winds up on top. So now it would sway a little bit towards Ribas. She got the takedown. Couple good punches from Ribas from the top position. Mackenzie Dern working from an open guard, trying to trap an arm and go for something. Oh, armbar by Mackenzie Dern. It's all about the adjustments Mackenzie Dern makes right now, but she's got a deep armbar. Ribas is trying to stack her. She's throwing some knees to the body. But Mackenzie Dern has the position right now to either get a submission or a sweep. She just needs to adjust, not let go of that arm. Ribas is trying to pull out. She keeps landing these knees to the body that are the most effective strikes of this round. Ribas just needs to, Dern needs to just stay on that arm. Ribas is doing a good job of defending right now. Up. Dern just swept her over. She's in like a half mount, but she still has the arm. She needs to make the right adjustments right now, and she can finish this fight. Up, she gives up the arm bar and takes mount. That could be enough to steal the round, even though what's her face? Ribas was on top for most of the round. Some good ground and pound. She's looking to maybe throw up another armbar. She's stepping up for it. Up, armbar. This one's closer. 10 seconds left, though. She's going to run out of time. Up, she's got it. She's got it. Mackenzie Dern by submission. 4 seconds left of the third round. Very well done there. She was patient. Oh, fuck. Someone outbid me. Damn it. Now it's going to be this bullshit. Nice win, though, by Mackenzie Dern. But now I'm in a bidding war over here. So let's see what happens with this. Nice sweep by Mackenzie Dern with the first armbar attempt. Then she took mount, landed some ground and pound. And then with 10 seconds left, she went for another armbar and got this one with 4 seconds left in the round. She got the tap. Damn it. I don't need another Derrick Henry touchdown. I need a Mark Andrews touchdown. So a nice armbar win for Mackenzie Dern. But yeah, see, now what happens is you wind up in bidding wars with fucking jerk offs. That just, I feel like they just spam bids. But damn, do I need a Mark Andrews touchdown? I need a Mark Andrews touchdown. I don't need Derrick Henry breaking for 45 yards. No. She definitely doesn't get the next title shot. I mean, she's always in the mix because she's a name. But I feel like there's a lot more at 115. You know, there's Tatiana fighting Weili Zhang next. There's Yan, who beat Mackenzie Dern. There's John Dradoba, who Mackenzie Dern beat a few years ago. So that's probably her next fight is going to be John Dradoba. She already fought and lost to Lemos. I mean, they could keep her on the burner for Tatiana Suarez, Weili Zhang winner. But I think they just probably could do John Dradoba, and the winner of that could be the number one contender. I mean, it's tough to bet against Islam, but Arman's pretty good, but then Islam's really good. Islam's young. I mean, Arman's young, and he's already been in there with Islam. So he just needs to make some adjustments, and I could see Arman winning. But more than likely, it's going to be Islam dominating the grappling. You know, last time, too, they fought 3 rounds. This time it'll be 5 rounds. We've seen, I'll use the Poirier fight as just an example. We've seen some moments where you can get to Islam. Arman, too, though, we've seen, like, with the Oliveira fight, there's some holes or some problems that he could get presented by Islam. $59 seconds left. Don't fucking bid. Just give it up. I'm excited for it, especially that I was excited for this card tonight that we didn't have fights in a month, but I'm rooting for Arman because I'd like to see them fight a third time. I always like to see trilogy fights, especially when they're like legit trilogy fights. Like if Islam beats Arman twice, Arman's kind of done until Islam loses the title, or he has to clean out a bunch of contenders again. So I'm rooting for Arman. I like Islam though. You know, random times during the day, my brain goes, I eaty, I sleepy, and I trainy. 10 seconds left. Don't fucking bid. Let's go. Let's go. Don't bid. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Got it. Okay, okay. I do think Marab is going to pull off the upset against Nurmagomedov. I worry about Adesanya versus Imavov. I think he should fuck him up, but I did enjoy it. Thank you. I forget the guy's name. So good night of UFC fights. We still got this football game going on, so I'm gonna be on until the end of that. I don't need no post fight show or anything. I'll go to this. I would like to see the Steelers score again, so that way the Ravens have to score again. Oh my god! Now my Amazon fucking Prime's gonna start fucking up. Let me just go here real quick. But yeah, Mark Andrews. Don't need anything right now except for Mark Andrews. I need Mark Andrews to score a touchdown. That's what I need. I won 2 auctions that I'm very happy about. Reacher returns February 20th. Big fan of Reacher. Oh man, I should have went Kempy. Okay, let me hold on. So that started already. Man, though. Mark fucking Andrews. That's all I need. Mark Andrews. Man, like, what are you doing, Steelers? 1 yard runs. You gotta start moving the fucking ball. Oh, shit. There you go. Another deep touchdown. George Pickens. I like that. I like that, Russell Wilson. Now let's get Mark Andrews in the fucking end zone. Mark Andrews. Mark Andrews. Answer right back, Lamar, with a Mark Andrews touchdown. All will be right in the world when Mark Andrews gets a touchdown. That's all we need is Mark Andrews. I like that, those Steelers. Let's make this a game. Russell Wilson ain't going down without a fight. But now I need Lamar Jackson to hit fucking Mark Andrews. Don't give it to Henry. Give it to Mark Andrews. That's what we need. Mark Andrews. Mark Andrews. Don't let Russell Wilson sneak back into this game. Just go to Mark Andrews. Don't go to fucking Justice Hill again. Just go to Mark Andrews. That's all you got to do, Lamar. One little connection. Bing. Little laser to Mark Andrews. What are you doing at the moment, Danny? Or did you fall asleep? Cleaning my pantry. Mark Andrews. What do you have to clean? What does cleaning your pantry mean? Do you clean out a pantry? Do you just sweep the floor of a pantry? Do you dust the shelves? I won 2 auctions. Tried for two. I won two. That's my pantry cleaning, essentially. Now I got some other ones tomorrow that I'd like to win. Thank you. I was excited about it. Now, really, really need Mark Andrews. I'd be very happy if Mark Andrews scores a touchdown. Happiest guy in the world. If Mark Andrews scores a touchdown. Andrews out here fucking dropping passes. Come on, bro. We got to get you in the end zone. You're out here dropping fucking passes. Let's see the replay. If there was any pass interference as he's complaining about. No, that was clean. That was clean. Oh. What are you doing after you clean your pantry? You know, football's a lot slower pace than fighting. Like fighting, I'm a little more zoned in. Now I'm kind of bored watching this football game. Waiting for Mark Andrews to sell. Hopefully he doesn't and he pulls through. Huge play right now. Come on, Lamar. You dickhead. Fucking dickhead. Oh man, you just reminded me I got clothes in the washing machine and the dryer. Ooh. Why is Mark Andrews playing games with me though? Now is that because these things need to be cleaned, or is it just because you have energy and nothing else to do? I mean, laundry's always a necessity, you know, part of the GTL lifestyle, but I don't remember cleaning the kitchen or the pantry being a part of that, so I don't know much about it. You need to get the fuck back out there, Lamar, and throw a pass to Mark Andrews. Hit him right in the fucking chest. I got some other auctions coming up tomorrow that I hope to capitalize on. Let's see what Russell Wilson can do. False start. Uh, Come on, I'm playing fucking games. Come on, Russell Wilson, don't fuck this up. Don't fuck this up, Russell Wilson. Let's see. Little first down action for the Steelers. Mark Andrews. Russell Wilson sacked for an 8-yard loss. Mark Andrews in the end zone. Let's go, Lamar. Let's close this game out. Just give me Mark Andrews in the end zone. That's all I need. It's Mark Andrews in the end zone. But yeah, back to Carry On. Carry On was good. I feel like I don't get enough Jason Bateman. Did you ever watch Ozark? Like I was talking to my sister and my brother-in-law. Oh, you never even watched Ozark? Oh, you're a slacker. Ozark's so good. He's like the goofy, or not goofy, but like, the shy, reserved Jason Bateman, and then for the first like 2 seasons, then the last 2 seasons, especially the last season, he gets like dark Jason Bateman, where he like takes over. He's still the shy guy, but he like takes over the cartel, so he has to be like the dark side Jason Bateman and act as if he's the leader of the cartel. Really, really good show. But my sister and her husband only made it to season 2. And I rewatched the show recently and I told them they got to go back and watch the rest of it. It's so good. Oh, yeah. Ozark's such a good show. I'm surprised you never watched Ozark. It's definitely one of the better. For me, it was like the only Netflix show that I watched. And it was so good. I watch Modern Family a lot too. I like that one. Yeah, Paramount Plus got some good shit. I have Amazon Prime, which gives me Paramount Plus with it. Mark Andrews. Let's go, Lamar. Yeah, I actually have everything. I'm one of those people who waste a lot of money on subscriptions. But I have HBO, I have Stars, I have Paramount, I have Amazon, I have Netflix, I have Hulu, I have ESPN Plus, probably some other shit that I'm forgetting. But yeah, I got a lot of shit. I've recently watched Tulsa King. Tulsa King's pretty good too with Sylvester Stallone. I just recently watched that one after people kept recommending it to me. Oh, come on. I need these I need these 3 yards. I need you to work your way up the field and get the ball to Mark Andrews. All we need is Mark Andrews. There we go. Work it up the field. Let's go, Lamar. Mark Andrews. One more touchdown and get it for Mark Andrews. Just one more. Just one more. Oh, they're doing the old 2 runs, 1 pass. I need more passing. Well, hopefully, I'll take Henry working it all the way up the field, but then they gotta go short little pass to Mark Andrews. 4th and 1. Are they going for it? Good. Now Mark Andrews just got that first down. Now let's reward him by getting him in the end zone. Penalty on Pittsburgh. Come on, don't stop going to fucking Justice Hill, you retard. Dumbass. They needed a pass and play right there, not a run. See, now one incomplete pass, and now you got to punt the ball. Damn, you guys fucking got me. Well, I think I'm gonna wrap this one up. This game has slowed down a little bit. I'm pretty tired. So good night of fights. Mackenzie Dern with the submission. Gonna finish watching this Ravens Steelers game. 8 minutes left. And I had a good time. Hope you guys did too. Well, see you later.